what does it mean? Editing skill of the week, read aloud. It means exactly that. As a speaker of English, when you hear a sentence read out loud, you're going to catch 75 to 90% of the weird things that need fixing. For example, and I mean literally read it out loud. Here's the thing, when we're the writer, we know exactly what we meant. But then when it comes in through a different medium, through our ears, you'll hear what's wrong. Ready? She beheld the dragon. Sure, fantastic. That's a sentence. Its flight. That's not a sentence. The flames roiling about it. The flames roiling about it did what? That's not a sentence. Nothing happened. The devastation which followed in its wake. That's not a sentence. Nothing happened. There's no verb. Obviously, we can fix this up by making it all one very descriptive sentence. Great. Go ahead, fix it. That's editing. So here we go. Ready? In Anne Lamott's selection, Shitty First Drafts, taken from her popular book, Bird by Bird About Writing, well, in Anne Lamott's selection, what? What happened? Actually, Shitty First Drafts is something y'all are going to be reading next week, and it is one of the best things I have ever read about writing. So we'll have a chat about that. You hear there's a problem with it. Go ahead and fix it. Fantastic. I arrived at the cabin. That's a good sentence. You got who did the thing, what did they do? You've even got a description of where. Okay. The cabin was lonely. Sure. It had a woodpile and a stove. There was no electricity or cell signal. You know what? Each of those is a just fine sentence. But when I read it out loud, I can hear it's kind of choppy. I might want to string some of those together to make it sound pretty. Oh, here's one. Here, oh, this is really, we can't miss this one. Is this term meant to be known only to he and whom which the name has been bestowed? I am absolutely certain that the person who wrote that and handed it in a paper knew what he meant. I do not know what he meant. He did not read that aloud to himself as he was editing, because that string of words means nothing. Oh, guys, I want to show you one of my favorite errors. What follows is the haunting image of an unnamed Yiddish woman with bound hair singing a song of grief, a lament for her fallen king. The only thing happening there is that the hair is singing a song of grief. Right? If we had popped in a comma there, then you can lift out or ignore that whole phrase and jumped from a woman singing a song of grief, which is fine. But the fact that the comma is gone, it's just funny. So I'm serious. Read out loud one sentence at a time. Let it echo in your head. If you can read to your toddler or the refrigerator or the dog, dogs make really good listeners in this class. All right, my friends, thank you so much. And I'm going to click the button.